Hi, I'm C. Marshall Smith from Responsive WordPress Websites. Our real estate division, IDX MLS Press, specializes in updating agent and broker sites while adding MLS search and lead capture functionality. I wanted to share a recent project with you in order to demonstrate the way we approach a site makeover. Let me introduce you to Chuck and Jean Tebbets, who together own and operate Reliant Mortgage and Real Estate, Inc. Chuck is both a real estate and mortgage broker, while Jean handles the property management side of their San Diego area business. In our first conversation, Chuck said that he had a skanky taste in his mouth from others in my trade who either didn't follow up or did a really crappy job and or didn't know his business. He had gotten so frustrated with his lack of success that he built his own WordPress website. Let's take a look at the site that Chuck built. Okay, as you can see, it's a pretty basic theme based on one of the free themes that are bundled with a standard WordPress install. The home page is a static page, and the default layout includes a right sidebar. The home page includes an image, well-written USP, and the page footer includes required logos and license numbers, as well as email address and phone number. Reliant has 3 lines of business: real estate, mortgage, and property management. Starting with the real estate page, we again see well-written content, direct and no nonsense. At the bottom of the page, we get to see Chuck and have a chance to click here. Moving on to the mortgage page, we get to see Chuck again and learn more about the mortgage process. Again, we're offered the opportunity to click here. By the way, I'm impressed with Chuck's site. He knew conceptually how to lay it out. He then had the balls to go ahead and create it himself using WordPress, something he had never done before. Great job, Chuck, and thanks for giving me such a good starting point. Let's not forget property management, where we get to meet Jean and learn how she operates and her approach to dealing with tenants. Again, great copy with very compelling reasons to click here. Chuck even knew he needed to do some blogging. Hold on, I didn't say he started his blog. He's doing that now on his new site. Let's learn more about Chuck and contact him or Jean. Besides the obvious lack of styling, the site is pretty decent. I like what Chuck has to say and offer. Now just let me search for a property or request a valuation on my home that I want to sell. This is the holy grail of a real estate site, and without it, Chuck's visitors are gone. Chuck's site needed a major facelift and the functionality of an integrated IDX to allow his visitors to search the Sandicore MLS. It's been a week. Let's take a look at the staging site. We're scheduled to go live tomorrow, right after Chuck finishes his first blog. We'll start with the home page. Site header with a new logo and a header right section with primary phone number, licensing info, and tagline. Scrolling down, the visitor immediately gets the message that this is a site to help them search for a home or get a home valuation. Continuing down the page, visitors see information on mortgage and property management services with USPs and strong calls to action. Continuing down the page, you see rotating testimonials. I'm a big fan of testimonials as they give the agent broker credibility and give potential clients more reasons to do business with you. The page ends with a footer with the required logos, licenses, and contact information, including live email and phone links. Navigating to the About page, the visitor can learn about the company, Chuck, and Jean, all within the same page, and view all testimonials. The visitor is introduced to a sidebar which includes a home search widget, a contact widget, and a blog category widget. Moving to the mortgage process page, we're introduced to Chuck's brilliant "Gotta Gripe" call to action, followed by content from the existing site. Real estate and property management are pretty much the same. Notice how visitors can even access forms from within the site. Now let's take a look at the way the IDX and MLS data and searches are used in the site. Going back to the home page, visitors can quickly and easily get right down to the business of searching for a home. Just a couple of keystrokes and they are looking at listings. Selecting one allows them to view photos, a virtual tour if the listing has one, property description, maps, schools, walk score, and even a mortgage calculator. There are calls to action to schedule a showing, request info, save the listing, and even social share buttons. Moving to the real estate menu, let's look at the advanced search features. Choose the community, even down to the neighborhood, and go. Once results are shown, the visitor can toggle between for sale and sold properties and can even save the search. Saving the search requires an account, which also creates a lead in the Reliant admin area. Once the visitor has an account, it can be managed under the property organizer. Finally, let's look at Reliant's blog. A slider with some nice area images followed by an introductory section and then the blog roll. I did mention that Chuck was finishing his first post, didn't I? Well, that pretty much brings you up to date on our website redevelopment. You can keep up with Chuck's progress by visiting reliant1.net. Thanks for your time and patience in watching this video. Are you interested in having your site redeveloped into a 24/7 marketing partner that works on every device without pinching and scrolling? Visit responsivewordpresswebsites.com to learn more about us. If you're a real estate broker or agent, visit IDX MLS Press to learn more about our IDX-enabled real estate websites.